So for the last 4 years, I pretty much only bought and used one iPhone case, specifically this one from ESR, and there's a few reasons why I think this thing is the best. First, the build quality is great. It's made out of the super thick rubber, it lasts a long time. Most importantly, the buttons never wear down and they remain super clicky. 2, it's super affordable. It's actually one of the cheaper options on Amazon. 3, it has this metal camera protector that more importantly doubles as this little kickstand. I literally cannot live without this thing. And most importantly, it has a built-in MagSafe magnet on the back, making it stronger than your phone's default MagSafe. I use MagSafe for literally everything, filming, charging, so this is an absolute must-have. My only real complaint is the last model for the 16 just had this cutout for the camera slider, which worked well enough, but it felt kind of clunky and exposed. But ESR just released a new model with capacitive camera control cover, and I think this is the perfect iPhone 16 kit. It fully covers and protects the camera slider, but still passes through the capacitive touch from your finger, so you can still use it to zoom and everything, and I think this looks so clean. It feels so much better than the other solution. And on top of just feeling better, it does a much better job protecting it. Replacing the camera slider part is insanely expensive, so this is actually a huge deal. If you want to check this thing out for yourself, you can find a link to it in my bio. This video is actually sponsored by ESR, but again, I've been a fan for them for like 4 years. You can go check my other videos. This is the only case I use, so this is a match made in heaven. Go get one of these cases. You will not be let down. Thank you for watching.
So I've been wanting to test out the Samsung ecosystem for a while now, and with all the sales going on for the Discover Samsung Spring Sale, I finally decided to pull the trigger, and oh boy am I impressed. I picked up the Z Flip 6, the Watch FE, and the Buds 3, so I give the ecosystem a true test. Getting everything connected to each other was super straightforward and only took like 5 minutes. I was super impressed by Galaxy AI, which works super well and seamlessly across all your devices. You can do so much, but I've specifically been using the text and photo editing features. And then of course things like fitness and health tracking are totally seamless across all of your devices. Prices are crazy for the Discover Samsung Spring Sale, not just on devices, but TVs, fridges, everything. Check out all the deals below. If you've been waiting to pull the trigger on a Samsung device, now is definitely the time.
This is the newly released MacBook Air, and it is a really big deal. Here's everything you need to know about it in 1 minute. So it has the same super slim body style as the previous model. It comes in 13-inch and a 15-inch model, but it comes in this new sky blue color for this year. It shifts between a gray and a blue depending on the light. I really like this. But where things get really exciting is it now has the brand new M4 chip. Even the previous M3 MacBook Air was by far one of the best bang for your buck laptops you could get. Now with the new M4, it's about 10% faster and the battery life is crazy. We're talking 20+ hours. And the base model RAM is now 16 gigabytes. You literally cannot beat the value for this. And on top of that, get this, they actually lowered the price. It's $100 cheaper now. The value you're getting for this laptop is insane. It's gonna be hard to recommend literally anything else with this thing on the market. This is one of the more exciting Apple drops of the year. If you need a new laptop, this is probably gonna be the one. It's available on March 12th. Make sure to go check it out. This morning, Apple made 2 new updates to the iPad lineup. Here's everything you need to know about them in 30 seconds. The primary update's coming to the iPad Air, my favorite iPad in the lineup. It's physically staying the same body style and everything, but it's getting the M3 chip, so it's going to be about 20% faster. The other big thing is they're updating the Magic Keyboard, which is one of the most coveted iPad accessories and basically turns this thing functionally into a laptop. They've added the function key row to make it more MacBook-like when using it. They made the trackpad bigger and they made it cheaper. These keyboards add so much functionality to your iPad, so super stoked on this one. And lastly, the base model iPad, the best value on the market, is getting 2 updates. One, the base storage is going from 64 gigs to 128 with no change in price. Love to see that. Also getting a new chip, the A16, which is much faster than its previous processor, but this thing isn't Apple Intelligence enabled, so you're still going to be missing some major features if you go with this. Love to see the upgrade, but would like to have seen a little bit more. I've been a big iPad fanboy recently, especially while traveling and for creative stuff, so I'd love to see this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.